Hello, and welcome to today's Up to Standard, where we answer your questions about the draft strengthened aged care quality standards. Through this video series, we aim to support the sector to be ready for the upcoming changes to the aged care quality standards. I'm Lisa Peterson, the Assistant Commissioner for Sector Capability and Regulatory Strategy here at the Aged Care Quality Safety Commission. Today's episode will focus on our Strengthened Standards pilot project, so what it involved, how we'll use the findings, and what you can expect from us once it's completed. So our first question for today is, what has the pilot project involved? Well, as the National Regulator of Aged Care Services, it's our responsibility to make sure that the new standards work to improve the quality of aged care. So earlier this year, we conducted a pilot project to test how the draft strengthened standards will work in practice. So the pilot was really important in helping us to develop a new audit methodology. It helped us to see how we can best support providers to understand and comply with the standards, and importantly, how best to support older people and their representatives to understand what they should expect from their care experience. So we've now completed 40 pilot audits across a broad sample of different providers, so various types of services, locations, size, specialisations, and older people with different care needs. The second question you've asked us for today is, how will the outcomes of the pilot project be used? Well, importantly, the pilot gave us a really excellent opportunity to test our draft audit methodology on the ground. And that process really allowed us to challenge our assumptions and some of our current practices and to develop more efficient and consistent and transparent approaches. So the outcomes are being used to inform the final design of the audit methodology for the new strengthened standards. And talking to older Australians and their supporters about their experience of care was a really important part of that process. And the people that we spoke to during the pilot were really positive about the audit process, and there was a lot of interest in what the changing standards will mean in practice. Feedback from providers has also been really important. And providers that participated in the pilot were invited to share their thoughts and experience with us. Overall, providers said that they were positive about the pilot experience, telling us that they found the audit process to be more transparent, easier to understand, and that there was better engagement with the regulator. One thing providers really liked was the opportunity to review and comment on audit outcomes before the findings are made. And providers also had some great suggestions on how we can further streamline and improve the audit process. We'll be sharing the findings from our pilot audit program in early 2024. And as we finalise our audit methodology, we'll be sharing that with the sector, including what the process of audit will look like, how we'll engage with providers, the evidence framework that we'll use to understand conformance with the strengthened standards. So I do encourage everyone to sign up to receive our Quality Bulletin newsletter and follow us on social media for more updates. Our last question for the day is, what resources can aged care providers expect on the new standards? We are absolutely committed to making sure that we do the best job that we can to support the sector to be ready for the upcoming changes to the aged care quality standards. And since the start of the pilot, we've been sharing information through our different channels, and we'll continue to share content with you as we go. We know that it's really important that our guidance materials are clear and support a shared understanding of the strengthened standards between providers and the Commission, as well as older people that we serve. And we're working hard on getting these ready. The pilot's been really helpful in identifying those elements of the new standards where providers want more detail and clarity, including through case studies and practical examples. So we're currently working with providers, including those that participated in the pilot and others, to develop our first cut of the guidance resources. And we want our guidance materials to be very practical, so tools that can be used by providers to help them understand what's required to provide safe quality care, what we expect to see, and also to encourage continuous improvement. We'll be releasing our first cut of the guidance resources for broader consultation in early 2024, and we'll be promoting this on our website and in our Quality Bulletin newsletter and across social media, so keep your eye out. If you have suggestions for resources or tools that you'd like to see for the strengthened standards, please do let us know. You can drop us an email at agecarereform@agecarequality health.gov.au. We'd love to get your feedback. So that's our Up to Standard episode for today. Thanks very much, everyone, and see you next time. Bye now.